everybody was just holding on, playing with her. We got a few pictures with her. I got to feed her. I got to change her clothes. And then I had to, give her to somebody else because somebody else wanted it.
How long did you get to be with her? How long did you and your family get to be with her?
We got her for about an hour. And she was gone.
In 2022, a tragic case shocked Tennessee. Danielle Hoyle and her 2-day-old newborn, Kennedy, were found dead. Her partner, Brandon Isabelle, stands accused of murdering both his girlfriend and their infant daughter. Today, the victim's mother, April Campbell, takes the stand to testify. She recounts her daughter's final hours, the family's hopes, and the anguish of losing both a child and a grandchild. This is the trial of Brandon Isabelle as told through the voice of a grieving mother. According to the prosecution, Danielle and Brandon had an on-again, off-again relationship. Despite concerns, Danielle became pregnant. April Campbell says the family was excited for the birth. As Danielle's due date approached, Campbell helped prepare. Baby clothes, supplies, all the essentials expected for a newborn's arrival. But Campbell also testified she had doubts. She said she did not approve of some aspects of Danielle's relationship with Isabelle, especially after learning he was married. She stated she never fully trusted the situation, but the family went ahead with hope for the baby's arrival. Danielle went into labor on the 30th of January 2022 and was taken by ambulance to the hospital. Campbell says Danielle insisted that Isabelle attend the birth. On January 31, Danielle gave birth to Kennedy. After a brief hospital stay, the mother and baby returned home on February 1. Campbell's testimony was especially heartbreaking when she described spending only 1 hour with Kennedy before the tragedy unfolded. She recalled how fleeting that moment was, how she held a newborn granddaughter she would never see grow up. Shortly after that brief visit, Danielle told her mother she needed to return to the hospital because of a discharge concern. Campbell said Danielle left the house with Kennedy, under assurances by Isabelle. As hours passed with no contact, Campbell grew increasingly anxious. She tried calling her daughter, no response. She says she later learned police came to her home, took her to the station, and informed her that Danielle and the baby were dead. In her testimony, Campbell also mentioned hearing that Isabelle had sent threatening messages to Danielle, although she said she never saw them personally. Here's Campbell's full testimony, in her own words. Take a listen, and I'll be back on the other side.
State of Tennessee, please call your next witness.
Thank you, Judge. State calls April Campbell.
Ma'am, step this way, watch your step. Stand on the seal, face the judge, raise your right hand.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm to speak the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Please have a seat, watch your step, and speak up for the benefit of Madam Court Reporter.
Good morning.
Good morning.
If you could state your name, and if you could spell it for the benefit of the jury.
April Campbell, APRILCAMPBELL.
All right, April, you're Danielle Hoyle's mother, is that right?
Yes.
I'm going to take you back to January, February of 2022, and a little before that. Do you remember that time?
Yes, sir.
How old, you remember how old Danielle was back then?
27. She was 2 months from 28.
She was 28.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember where she was working?
At Federal Express?
Federal Express?
Yes.
Did you have any kids?
Yes. She had 2 kids, Jariah and Kennedy.
Okay. And back then, how old was Jariah?
Jariah was 9.
All right. And you said also Kennedy?
Yes.
So she's working at FedEx. Do you remember when, and I know you don't remember the exact date, but when she started to see Brandon Isabelle?
I don't remember the exact date. When I started hearing about him, it was like, I want to say maybe May of June of 21.
Okay. So early-ish in 21 is at least when you found out about it.
Right.
How did you feel about that back then?
Objection, Your Honor.
What is the purpose for this?
I'll move on, Judge. Can you identify Brandon Isabelle in the courtroom?
Yes,
Can you point him out for us?
right here.
He's standing up, so I guess she's identified him.
Yeah.
All right, that's the guy she started dating.
Yes.
Did you approve of that?
Objection, Your Honor.
She can say if you approved of it or not, Judge. It's not. It's her feelings about the relationship.
It's not relevant.
I think it is relevant.
Overruled.
Did you approve of her dating Brandon Isabelle?
I can't say, well, to be honest, no.
Okay.
After she told me about him, I just didn't like what she told me. I'm gonna just say that.
What did you learn about him?
That he was married.
Okay.
And I said, if he's married, how do you think he's gonna treat you if he's not even treating his wife right? How is he gonna treat you right?
Okay. At some point during 2021, Danielle becomes pregnant, correct?
Right.
Do you remember when you learned about that?
I learned, I wanna say in June or July.
How did Danielle, well, what did you learn? What were her feelings about that? Or do you remember what she felt about her pregnancy?
She was excited about Kennedy. She sent me a picture of her ultrasound saying, Mama, guess what they found? What they found? And she was like, they found a baby. I had to actually just look at the picture and see her name because I thought she was playing a joke on me. But she was really excited. Everybody was excited because we thought she wasn't going to have any more kids.
Was the whole family excited about it? And you have other sons and daughters, is that right?
Right.
How many do you have?
I had 9 total.
How many sons?
I got 5,
And
4 girls.
4 girls doing that. What do you remember about Brandon Isabelle's involvement with Danielle during the course of the pregnancy?
It was the minimal that I knew of. All I knew was my baby was going to work every day, coming home. We didn't really just talk about it. As long as she was happy and content, I was happy.
Was he coming by the house?
No,
To visit?
no.
I want to go to the 30th of January,
Right,
and we're in 2022 now, correct?
right.
Do you remember that day?
That day, it was just a normal day. We did a lot of running as far as getting stuff last minute for the baby, a little shopping and stuff. And later on that evening, she went into labor.
Is this late on January 30th?
She went into labor, and she couldn't drive. She said she couldn't walk. It hurt to walk, so we had to call the ambulance. And I told her I wanted to go with her, but she said Brandon wanted to be there, so she chose Brandon to go. It was COVID back then, and only one person could be in a room with you. He got to see her born. I got a picture in a million phone call.
Okay, tell us a little bit about that. You couldn't go up there because of COVID, and she wanted him there.
Right.
Tell us about the communication with your daughter while she was in hospital.
She just kept calling, asking what I was doing.
When Danielle was at the hospital, did she seem excited?
She did. She was happy. I think I got I want to say 3, 4 pictures.
Okay. And without telling us what she said, you can tell us that. Was she communicating with you?
Yes.
I remember you telling me something, you were at work that day, is that right?
Uh-huh.
And did you get much work done that day?
No,
Why not?
because she just kept calling and I wasn't gonna miss a call. I just wanted to see my grandbaby. Make sure she was good. And she was good at that time.
Okay. I want to take you now to a little fast forward. She brings Kennedy home at some point, correct?
Right.
Tell us about that.
It was me and all my kids. I mean, she never got to sit down. Everybody was just holding on her, playing with her. We got a few pictures with her. I got to feed her. I got to change her clothes. And then I had to, give her to somebody else because somebody else wanted it.
How long did you get to be with her? How long did you and your family get to be with Kennedy?
Maybe an hour at the most, a little over an hour.
I want to just take your time, April.
But maybe we got her for about an hour, and she was gone.
April, if you need a little time, we can take a little time. Okay.
I'm good.
You okay?
But I mean, everybody that was there got to hold her that night and play with her for a minute.
I want to go back just a little bit, and because I meant to ask you, what were you guys doing, you and your family, in sort of preparation for Kennedy? Were you guys gathering and buying things?
Yeah, we had been buying stuff since she actually found out she was a girl. The day she found out she was having a girl, we actually started getting everything. The next week, car seats, strollers, bassinets, playpens, a bed, clothes, shoes, pampers. I mean, what all my daughter wasn't getting, I was getting, friends were getting. She has a lot of stuff. We still have her stuff.
So you guys are ready.
We were ready.
You said you had her for about an hour.
Right.
Why did she leave?
She told me,
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
What, did you learn anything about why she left?
yeah,
Withdrawn?
I'm sorry.
Withdrawn?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm rewording it. Just,
Thank you.
Sorry.
yeah, she told me she was leaving.
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Okay.
Did you learn why she was leaving?
Yes, to go see Brandy.
Okay. And did she tell you something that was a little
Yes.
sort of story? Can
Yes.
you tell us what that was?
She told me she was taking Kennedy,
Your Honor, objection, hearsay.
wait,
Oh, okay. She was leaving to go see Brandon.
right,
Sustain the objection.
Sorry, Beth. Where did you learn that she was going?
to see Brandy.
What did you learn was the story that she gave you?
That she was taking Kennedy back to the hospital.
Okay, how did you feel about that?
I actually thought it was true because I had to do it before. Once me and my son made it home, the hospital called and said he should have never been discharged. So I had to take him back. So I didn't know it was a story. Had I known, maybe things would have been different.
Okay, but you felt it was plausible,
Right.
right? How did it go when Kennedy left? Do you remember, did one of your boys put her in the...
Yes, my son Cornelius took her to the car and strapped her in a car seat, and they left.
Is the car seat that she was in, is that the one that you guys bought her, or that
Yes.
Danielle bought? Did y'all have her bundled up
Yes,
a little bit? Was it rolled up that night?
it was.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit again. She's gone for a while, correct?
Right.
Did she call you at some point?
No, I actually called her. I
Okay.
gave her like, I want to say an hour, almost 2.
Okay.
And I called, I asked,
What did you learn about?
she said, I'm
Objection,
here.
Your Honor, to hearsay.
Tell us what you learned about where she was.
She was,
I'm sorry.
she just told me she was getting Kennedy out the car, and she said, "Mom, I'm gonna call you right back." But I dozed off, and she never called. A couple of hours later, a police was pulling in the yard. I thought it was Danielle. So me and my boys were getting up to go help her get the baby out the car. But it was the police, and they were asking me who drove a Chevy Cruze and where was she? And I told them she was gone, she wasn't there. And they were like, they'll be back. And they left, and I actually tried to follow them. But we couldn't keep up. So I just started looking, because I started, at that time, I just panicked. I just started calling her phone. And I never got an answer. I called her like, I just kept calling her phone, and I never got an answer. So the police came back a second time, and they asked me to describe my daughter. So I described it, and then they were like, "We gotta go again." By that time, I just went to the precinct because we couldn't keep up with them. I went to the precinct on Rains. And when I got there, they locked me in the precinct.
Okay.
And
So at some point, did you tell police who she was supposed to be with?
yes,
Was that early on that you told them that? Or do you remember? And if you
it was when I was at the precinct, so that was like the last part. It wasn't early on.
I'm going to ask you, I'm going to show you a couple of a photograph. And you said that you purchased some things for Kennedy, right?
Right.
And that y'all had sort of bundled her up or whatever for the night before she left.
Right.
You know, fast forward photograph, and the defense counsel seen this one. And let me know if you recognize that photograph and what you recognize it to be.
This is the hat I put on her that night before she left.
Okay. Did you buy that hat?
No, I think that was a gift from a coworker.
Okay. Your Honor, if I could have this marked as, I think it would be exhibit 14, Judge?
It is exhibit 14.
And if we could publish,
Go ahead, please.
zoom it just a little bit. All right, April. Is this the hat that y'all put on Kennedy once she left to go see Brandon and Isabelle that
Yes.
night?
Yes,
The hat that was given to you by a coworker?
yes.
Okay. I'll fast forward another photograph. And I think the defense counsel's seen all of these. It's the,
This is her car seat.
okay. Now, if we could have that marked as exhibit 15. you have permission to help set?
Go ahead, please.
Thank you. All right, April. Tell us what this is.
This car seat?
That car seat that y'all put Kennedy in,
Yes,
when she went to meet Brandon and Isabelle that night?
yes,
The last time you saw her was in this car seat?
yes, yes.
And fast forward another photograph.
This Kennedy?
Okay. Now, if we could have that marked as Exhibit 16, please. If you have permission to publish that photograph.
Go ahead, please.
This baby Kennedy?
David Kennedy. You remember who took that photograph?
Danielle.
Yeah, was that from your house when she came to visit you?
No, that's from the hospital. She was still at the hospital when she took that one.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you to, you testified that you only got to see her for about an hour, right?
Right.
And when y'all put her in the car seat, your son put her in the car seat,
Mm-hmm.
how was she doing?
She was fine. She was still warm. I just didn't want her to leave.
And is that the last time that you saw her?
That was the last time we saw her.
Have you seen her since?
No.
Did y'all have a little memorial for her?
We did.
I'll show you one more picture, okay?
Right. This is my baby. This is Danielle.
I don't know if we could have that marked, this is exhibit 17. We could publish this one, Jeff.
Go ahead, please.
All right.
This
Mr. Miller?
Danielle. This Danielle.
Okay. How was Danielle when she left that night with baby Kennedy to go meet Brandon and Isabelle?
She was happy. She always happy. You'll never get her mad. I mean, she the sweetest thing ever.
Did you ever see her again after she left that night with Brandon to go see Brandon and Isabelle?
No.
You guys have a funeral service for her?
Yes.
Thank you, April. No further questions, Judge. Oh, wait, I may have one more question.
Just a moment.
I had missed a few questions, Judge. We talked about you telling police that Danielle was going to meet Brandon as well, correct?
Yes.
Did you also tell police that she had baby Kennedy with her when she went to meet you?
The first time, when they first came, I didn't tell them until I actually got to the precinct. She had baby Kennedy with her. Because at the time, I was thinking maybe she had done something. But I can't say, I don't think she does something. My baby doesn't want to do anything. I just didn't know what was going on. Had they, in light, told me what was going on, it could have been at all points just Kennedy, Kennedy and Danielle.
Okay.
I could have told them, but they weren't talking like,
But they were aware that it was Danielle and Kennedy.
Right,
Correct.
they did.
Do you remember the day Kennedy was born?
Uh-huh,
What day? Do you remember the date?
the 31st.
The 31st.
I'm sorry, January 31st.
January 31st. And that was the early morning hours, correct?
Yes, at like between 1 and 2.
Okay. And do you remember the date that Kennedy came home with Danielle?
February the 1st.
Okay. And do you remember about what time that was? I know you were.
When I got to my house, it was like 4:30.
Okay. Thank you. No further questions.
Campbell, do you need a break before we keep going?
No, ma'am.
I just have a very few questions for you, okay?
Okay.
Now, on direct, you talked to Mr. Christensen about the fact that you didn't like that Brandon was married, right?
Right.
But did you know that he was getting divorced and had been separated for a long time?
I did.
Okay. But because of that, you didn't really like Danielle being with him, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, you had said that he didn't come to the house a lot during her pregnancy.
He was never there when I was there. I can't say if I'm not there. I worked a lot.
And Danielle knew that you didn't like Brandon, right?
She did.
So just because he wasn't there when you were there doesn't mean he was never there at all.
Right.
And the conversations that Mr. Isabelle and Danielle had, you weren't necessarily a part of those, right?
Right. I wasn't.
So there could have been a lot going on that you were not just directly involved in.
Right.
Now, leading up to Danielle going into labor on the 30th,
Mm-hmm.
she had actually gone to the hospital a couple times the week before that, or that leading up to it, the week starting around the 23rd.
Right. Yes.
And she was keeping Brandon informed about every time she would go in the hospital and contractions and things like that, right?
Okay. Right.
And because she wanted him there at the hospital.
Yes.
And when she went into labor, he went to the hospital.
Yes.
And he was there the whole time with her.
Yes.
Now, I want to talk to you about kind of after Danielle and Brandon stopped seeing each other and Brandon started seeing somebody else, okay?
Right.
Did Danielle receive any messages from anyone that you were aware of?
Not that I'm aware of, but I heard. I've never saw the messages.
Okay. But you asked Danielle whether she needed to go to the police because she was getting some threatening messages from his girlfriend?
Yes.
And Danielle had said that she didn't want to do that.
Right.
But it was Brandon's girlfriend that was texting her and threatening her, right?
I can't say because I never saw the messages.
Was that your understanding?
Yes.
That's all I have, Your Honor. Can you redirect?
This couple, you never saw any threatening messages, correct?
No.
Did you see the message that Brandon Isabelle sent her?
I didn't see that one.
You didn't see that? Did you hear about that one?
Yes.
Okay. The one where he wanted to have an abortion?
Right.
That's really good.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Thank you, you may sit down.
Thank you.
The prosecution claims that Isabelle lured Danielle to a location, shot her in the head, then took Kennedy and threw the infant into the Mississippi River. Investigators say Isabelle admitted to killing Danielle and discarding the newborn's body in the river. Campbell, on the stand, confirmed she had heard rumors of Isabelle urging Danielle to have an abortion. She said she had also seen social media messages made by Isabelle referencing that. Her testimony paints a portrait of a mother trying to protect her daughter, but tragically unable to stop the violence that claimed both lives. Throughout her testimony, April Campbell appears deeply shaken, with visible signs of grief. She expressed sorrow that she had only a short time with her granddaughter. She regretted that she could not do more to protect her daughter. She reflected on the moment she shared with Danielle leading up to the birth, the excitement of a new life, and the cruel twist of fate that ended things so abruptly. Her testimony stands as one of the most emotional and central parts of the trial, a mother's voice speaking for the daughter and grandchild she lost. As the trial comes to an end, all eyes remain on the courtroom. The jury will now weigh the evidence, including this powerful testimony, against the defense's version of events. What we hear from April Campbell, her hopes, her grief, her unanswered questions will remain a lasting testimony in the case of State versus Brandon Isabelle. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more trial updates and court coverage.